So hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now I don't really do these hype videos, so if you want more interesting engineering stuff, check out my back catalogue on frame stiffness, carbon layups and crank length theory, stuff like that. But anyway, seeing as this bike is quite important in the industry, it's one of the best all-rounders and it's probably one of the most winningest bikes in modern racing history. This photo was leaked today on Cycling Tips website this morning and it was probably up there for about 3 hours before they removed it. But unfortunately for them, Google has not recrawled that data yet, so this image is still out there on Google if you want to find it, and it looks to me like the new S-Works Tarmac SL7. Now first of all, I wanted to find out where and when this picture had been leaked from. First of all, let's look at the cars. Top left, that maroon car, that looks like a Dodge. You can see the G and the E on the tail there. That's a 2018 Dodge Grand Caravan GT. Now I don't think that's available in China in the GT variant. The tread plate on the rear bumper really gives it away. Second car, the Toyota station wagon. Look at the setback on the driver's seat. I'm not sure China could supply that many tall drivers, but I might be wrong. Thirdly, look at the really short shadows. This makes me question whether this is the US or not. The short shadows, so it's probably around lunchtime, about 1 o'clock maybe. Current weather in Morgan Hill, California, 34-35 degrees, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is that lady going to be wearing full length leggings and a jacket in California in those temperatures? I would argue if she's American, no. In China, that's very plausible. So I'm not completely sure. Chinese and American car markets are actually weirdly similar, but I'm looking at the yellow curbstone, I'm pretty sure this is California. Furthermore, the indecision on the railing position there kind of makes me say America. Forensic analysis aside, let's actually look into the bike. Integration, they've used a very similar cockpit to the Venge to get the cables inside there. It's still a two-piece bar extender, so that's kind of cool, it's pretty adjustable. They've increased the depth of the fork blades a little bit more aero, stretched the head tube out again. It looks like they've gone with a slightly more aero seat stay, aero profile seat stay, and it looks like they've increased the depth of the seat tube or the seat post. From a few trusted sources that ride S-Works Tarmacs, I know that the seat post is super compliant. It's very soft. It's almost like the Roubaix. Actually, the current SL6 is so much like the Roubaix, apart from not having the suspension system under the stem. I think they actually needed to get away from that a little bit, so they've probably gone a bit more extreme with the new Tarmac. The problem with super compliant seat posts is if your sprung mass and spring system has the same resonant frequency as your pedaling input, you end up bobbing about on the seat madly at your favorite RPM, and that's really not good. So in that respect, stiffer seat posts can offer you a bit more of a planted feel. I'm not sure if that's actually a normal Shimano threaded bottom bracket or they're using their OSBB standard. I can't really tell, the picture's not good enough to zoom in. The frame has a UCI sticker on it, which means it's UCI approved as of the time of filming. That frame does not come up on the list. So someone working from home at the UCI still hasn't been able to get onto the server and update the list, which is weird due to the weather conditions in the photo in California and what the woman was wearing at the time. This was quite an old photo. So what's going on with the UCI? Why haven't they updated the list? Can they not get on the server? Who's been working from home for a long time? Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is a new Tarmac SL7. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this kind of video. Bit of a joke, but let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks. See if there's any more data about this bike. Cheers.